The alarm goes off. You make the same commute, sit in the same train car, and prepare for another 8 hours in an office you actively dread. Millions of people return to these roles daily, driven by a sense of paralysis rather than a belief in the mission or energy for the tasks. Biologically, our brains are engineered to treat uncertainty as a physical threat. When forced to choose, human psychology instinctively favors a familiar pain over an unknown opportunity. A miserable job is predictable. You know exactly what the stress looks like, who causes it, and how your paycheck clears on Friday. Starting over introduces unknown variables that the nervous system registers as a danger. This primal fear of the unknown forms the foundation of the modern career trap, acting as the first bar of a much deeper psychological cage. Once that fear keeps you in the seat long enough, a quiet assimilation takes place. The daily tasks you perform slowly morph into the primary way you define yourself to the rest of the world. Notice how we introduce ourselves. We don't say, "I manage logistics," or "I consult for brands." We say, "I am a manager. I am a consultant." The career has successfully swallowed the individual's ego. The longer you occupy that specific desk, the harder it becomes to conceptualize a life where you don't hold that title. Your social circle, your routine, and your self-worth all anchored to that single role. Handing in a resignation letter feels like erasing a core piece of your own identity. The brain perceives the loss of the title as a threat to the self, making the exit psychologically painful. Then the financial mechanics kick in through lifestyle inflation. This is the automatic reflex where an increase in salary immediately triggers a corresponding increase in living expenses. A promotion leads to a nicer apartment. A year-end bonus turns into a lease on a premium car. Compounding monthly subscriptions and upgraded habits quickly become systemic obligations. Look at this chart. As income trends upward, the expense line mirrors it. You earn more, but costs climb to match, closing the gap of disposable cash. That space is your margin of freedom. Once filled, you labor strictly to service your upgraded life. The six-figure salary you chase to secure your independence has mathematically transformed into the exact chain keeping you stuck. Corporations understand this dependency perfectly, utilizing golden handcuffs, a strategic combination of high base pay, unvested company stock, and delayed annual bonuses. These perks function as highly calibrated retention tools. They are designed to make the opportunity cost of quitting so steep that staying becomes the only logical financial decision. This timeline illustrates the rolling 12-month waiting period. If a major payout hits every December, there is never a day where you aren't leaving significant money on the table. The timing for an exit is never right. By artificially inflating the financial penalty for walking out the door, the company ensures you stop asking whether you should leave. The handcuffs click shut. This creates a baffling economic contradiction. The primary utility of money is to purchase freedom, yet statistically, the individuals pulling in the highest salaries often possess the least amount of it. This paradox holds because high earners consistently choose to convert their excess cash flow into increased consumption, rather than buying back their own time. Real wealth is optionality. It is precisely measured by the number of months you can maintain your life without needing a corporate paycheck to clear. Because society equates success with visible consumption, many high-income earners unwittingly spend their prime years funding their own high-paying prisons. Breaking this cycle requires a fundamental shift in focus. The people who escape prioritize the accumulation of independent, income-producing assets over lifestyle liabilities. Dismantling the trap involves 3 moves: capping lifestyle inflation regardless of salary, reducing systemic dependency, and building choices outside the corporation. When the math shifts in your favor, the psychological grip of the office shatters. You gain the leverage to step out of the shadows of your industry and into true autonomy. True freedom exists in the quiet math of optionality. It manifests the moment you possess the concrete ability to walk away on your own terms, whether you choose to do so tomorrow or 10 years from now.